In this session we are going to learn about the present perfect. We will use for, since, ever and never. We will talk about present perfect continuous and lastly about present simple.
The present perfect is formed from the present tense of the verb have and the past participle of a verb. We use the present perfect 1 for something that started in the past and continues in the present. They've been married for nearly 50 years. She has lived in San Miguel de Allende all her life. I have wanted to become an engineer since I was little.
El presente perfecto se forma del tiempo presente del verbo haber y el participio pasado de un verbo. Usamos el presente perfecto para 1 algo que inició en el pasado y continúa en el presente. Ellos han estado casados cerca de 50 años. Ella ha vivido en San Miguel de Allende toda su vida. He querido ser ingeniero desde que era pequeño.
The present perfect is formed from the present tense of the verb have and the past participle of a verb. We use the present perfect 2 when we are talking about our experience up to the present. I've seen that film before. I've played the guitar since I was a teenager. He has written 3 books and he is working on another one. I have been an English teacher for 5 years now.
El presente perfecto se forma del tiempo presente del verbo haber y el participio pasado de un verbo. Usamos el presente perfecto para 2 cuando estamos hablando de nuestra experiencia hasta el presente. He visto esa película antes. He tocado guitarra desde que era una adolescente. Él ha escrito 3 libros y está trabajando en otro más. He sido profesor de inglés desde hace 5 años.
1. We often use the adverb ever to talk about experience up to the present. My last birthday was the best day I have ever had. 2. And we use never for the negative form and ever in questions. Have you ever met George? Yes, but I've never met his wife.
1. Frecuentemente usamos el adverbio alguna vez para hablar acerca de nuestra experiencia hasta el presente. Mi último cumpleaños fue el mejor día que alguna vez haya tenido. 2. Y usamos nunca para la forma negativa y alguna vez en preguntas. ¿Alguna vez has conocido a George? Sí, pero nunca he conocido a su esposa.
For something that happened in the past but is important in the present, I can't get in the house. I've lost my keys. Teresa isn't at home. I think she has gone shopping.
Para algo que sucedió en el pasado pero es importante en el presente. No puedo entrar a la casa. He perdido mis llaves. Teresa no está en casa. Creo que ha salido de compras.
We use have, has been when someone has gone to a place and returned. A. Where have you been? B. I've just been out to the supermarket. A. Have you ever been to San Francisco? B. No, but I've been to Querétaro. But when someone has not returned, we use have, has gone. A. Where's Maria? I haven't seen her for weeks. B. She's gone to Mexico City for a week. She'll be back tomorrow.
We often use the present perfect with adverbials which refer to the recent past, recently, just, only, just. Scientists have recently discovered a new vaccine for coronavirus. We have just got back from our holidays. Or adverbials which include the present, so far, until now, up to now, ever, in questions, yet, in questions and negatives. Have you ever seen a ghost? Where have you been up to now? A. Have you finished your homework yet? B. No, so far I've only done my history.
After a clause with the present perfect we often use a clause with since to show when something started in the past. I've worked here since I left school. I've been watching the program every week since it started. We do not use the present perfect with adverbials which referred to a finished past time, yesterday, last week/month/year in 2019, when I was younger, etc. I have seen that film yesterday. We have just bought a new car last week. When we were children we have been to Zacatecas.
But we can use the present perfect with adverbials which referred to a time which is not yet finished, today, this week/month/year, now that I am 18, etc. Have you seen Helen today? We have bought a new car this week.
The present perfect continuous is formed with have/has been and the ing form of the verb. We normally use the present perfect continuous to emphasize that something is still continuing in the present. She has been living in Liverpool all her life. It's been raining for hours. I'm tired out. I've been working all day. They have been staying with us since last week. We do not normally use the present perfect continuous with stative verbs. We use the present perfect simple instead. I've always been liking John. I've always liked John.
We normally use the present simple to talk about the future in clauses with before, after, until, etc. I'll keep looking until I find my book. We'll begin when everyone arrives. But we can also use the present perfect, I'll keep looking until I have found my book. We'll begin when everyone has arrived. Well, that's it for today's lesson. Have a good day.